Angela Irene. Thank you so much for joining us here at Our Budget Life. If you're new here, welcome in. We're all about zero-based budgeting. We're a single income family, and we're just trying to make the money last as long as it can and work as hard as it can for us. All right, gang, here we are. It is going to be April. I can't believe it. So let's do this. Let's touch base on if you did the No Spend March Challenge. And you know what? We're going to have the usual cast of characters. We now have the $4,420. We have our sinking funds, our cash envelopes, and our savings challenges. We've got a lot to do, so let's catch up on the no spend. Well, let's talk about how we're doing in March. All right, obviously I am filming today is the 30th, so I'm going to say we're doing pretty good. We had 2 days that we had an issue. First was on the 17th, and we had to switch out my printer, which was unexpected, but the good thing is that I had a lot in gift cards, and I got to cover most of it, but I was still short $18.27, so that's why that one's red. And then this one on the 21st, I've had some questions about people in our free resource library. If you don't know, go to Facebook, and I have a group and a page. It's under Angela Irene's Budget Life, and we're putting in the free resource library there. But I had people ask me, what if I don't use an A6 binder like the majority of my binders are? So what I did is I went to Amazon. I love Amazon. And I bought some binders for reference because I didn't have an A5. So this is an A5. And but you know what? Now that I've seen an A5, I really like this size. You know, it's money to switch out the other binders, but I might do it. I kind of like this size. And then look at this cutie. This one is an A7, and I really like this one. This one's so much smaller than my cash wallet that maybe I only carry part of my cash. You know, we'll see. And then this one, it gets even cuter. This one is an A8. Look how cute this is. So now that I have these here, I can actually make some free resources for different size binders. So that is what I spent that money on. And that was $39.62. So this is what I spent money on. I think it was worth it. It's part of, you know, kind of what's going on. And I can help more people if you don't use an A6, obviously. So come to our free resource. I'm hoping that in the group, people will want to start talking about, you know, projects or their budget and, you know, how they're working things around or asking questions, and maybe somebody in the group will be able to help. So that's what I'm hoping for. So go to, again, Facebook under the page or the group and for Angela Irene's Budget Life, and come join us. But I do have free resources here. Let me show you. Here are a few of the things that are on there already. You can print out envelopes. You know, this one is a top loader. This one is a side loader. Here are some of this is from the A5 binder. This is an easier fit because, you know, once you do this tab over, you know, you kind of lose all this room. If you want one with more coverage, because some people don't like the extra room, you just kind of have to arc it just a little bit and kind of finesse it to get in here. So this is more of a snug fit, and this is more of an easy fit. So I have both of those on there. And then, you know, here's the Home Sweet Home. You can make up your own goal if you want each space or each part of this picture to be $10 or $1 or $100. You know, you can make it be what you want. We have this savings challenge in all different denominations. We have things like expense trackers. This is a year-round, year-long $500 savings challenge. Right now it is for the A6, but I am trying to convert it over to the A5 format. So you know what? We have quite a bit. I'm uploading as quickly as I can. So that was what's going on in the free resource library. So check that out. Come join us. And let's go ahead and close out March, and we'll see what we've got left. Let's close out March. Of course, if you're new, this is how I fund our savings challenges. These are the cash envelopes I carry with me all month long. Groceries, gas, health, pet needs, miscellaneous, and eating out. Okay. And I will create a video. I was kind of filming off and on, you know, through the last week about the weird stuff. Sometimes we eat for dinner and whatnot. Some are leftovers that you repurpose, but I'll do anything to save this last $100 in our groceries. So we have that. I was so happy. I really wanted to go spend money on a little bit more groceries, but I didn't. We have a little bit in the gas, which is definitely rare for us. I will show you the budget afterwards. We have changed a few things. Ugh, nothing for pets. I forgot we had to buy pills. Okay, miscellaneous and eating out. Because we're doing like the no spend, even though I had this in my category, you know what? We didn't. We didn't do our Slurpees. My husband and I have a massive Slurpee addiction, and I'm really, really proud that we hunkered down and we did what we could to not spend money. He's going to retire in a year and a half, so our time is really winding down to get our finances in order, you know, to save and do projects and get everything done that we need to. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50. Okay, 253. I'll take that all day long. That's outstanding. Okay, we'll put this aside. We will do our savings challenges and whatnot. We'll do that at the end. And then I will go ahead and pull the money for these ahead of time because, you know, it's cash envelopes. We've seen them over and over again. But let me show you, though, what we're doing in the budget. Okay, we know last time around the salary went up, so now it's $44.20. And the electric, because we've taken that travel trailer that my daughter was staying in offline. It was part of the month, but I'm going to keep it at $375. I think what we're going to do is probably yearly average and save the same month, you know, the same amount every month. I'm terrified that when we get into summer, and my husband likes it, a meat locker here, he does not do well with the heat, then we're still going to be short. So I'm a little worried about it. So there's that. Insurance, I'm keeping at $280, although we did have a notice that it's probably going to go up again. We did have the cable. Remember I said that was probably going to go up. It did. One of those credits dropped off. So now it's $310. We have another credit dropping off, and then that one was $15. I'm going to call again and see what I can do because it's terrifying. Okay. And in our cash envelopes, gas was $600. We are really going to work like crazy to do everything we can to combine trips and whatnot. So I'm going to make that be $550. I really, really do want to adjust that a little bit. Miscellaneous has been at $50. We have been really good about not touching it, so I'm going to change that to $40. Then over here, because of what we're doing on this side, we need to get this auto loan paid off. So we're going to put an extra $100 towards our auto loan, and then we're going to keep going with the 52-week savings challenge, and then just a little tiny bit going into the 100 envelope challenge. So this time around, our house bills are $13.35. The rest of our bills are $11.75. The cash envelopes are $12.25. Our sinking funds are $440. We're going to put an extra $100 towards debt, and our savings challenges right here. These ones really aren't challenges; they're more like savings. Will be $145. So in a zero-based budget, you take all of your income, you subtract all of these items, and it should be zero. Every dollar should have a job. This one does, and we are at zero. So let's go ahead. I will pull the cash envelopes, and let's just get those out of the way. All right, we'll get these out of the way and get them off the desk. First one is groceries. This one is $500. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 5. Okay, now can somebody tell me how 2 weeks ago a flat of eggs was like 24 bucks, and then now that we're just a few days before Easter, it's down to like 14? How does that happen? I don't know how that happens. I'm happy. Did I get a flat of eggs? Oh, yes, I did. Are we going to be having a lot of eggs? Yes, we are. Okay, gas. This one is going to be $5.50. This one is, I hope I'm not cutting myself too much slack here, but we're going to go for it. 1, 2, and 3. 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85. Oh. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 45, and 50. $5.50. All right. I still think we're going to be 50 short, but I think we can do it. I'm going to challenge us to do it. Right now, how is gas in your area? Right now, we're above $5 again. We live in Northern California, and we're a rural community, so our gas is usually more expensive anyway, but back over 5 we go. All right, health. This one is 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 1. And there again, the deodorant I used to purchase, that was like $1.89. Now for a 2-pack, it's like $6. Ugh. So this one too has been a little more depleted than I like it to be. Pet needs is 15. I don't always have to pull from this envelope, which I'm very happy about. Okay, miscellaneous is dropping from 50 to 40. I'm doing really well not to, try to get into this one at all. And eating out, even though we did not spend our $20 for the Slurpee fund, we can only go without so long, and we were so good this month. I have a feeling, we're going to have to maybe get a Slurpee. All right. Now, what I have decided to do to make sure that I'm getting the most that I can out of these, every month I'm going to yank out $80 right off the bat. If I can't see it, we can't spend it, right? And then this binder, every month we're going to put $80 away in here. And at least I guarantee that, the months that we have, well, a little less than stellar spending, let's put it that way, that we're going to be able to save. So let's take, because it doesn't really matter. So there's 40. 60, and let's take it from health. I just bought deodorant and stuff, so hopefully I won't need it too much. Okay, so at least I'm guaranteed $80 since this is how we fund our savings challenges. So, our savings through the air, this is where it comes from pretty much. So, all right, so that's April. Okay, so that's that one. Let's put this away in my binder, and then, you know what? Let's do sinking funds. All right, sinking funds are just little savings that you're doing for things that you know. This is generally stuff that you can plan on if you break it up a little, like let's say you've got 6 months to pay a tax bill, or you're replacing something and you want to break it up all year, like this time next year you want to replace like the water heater. For us, this is $440, but it's Christmas, it's all our birthdays, it's the anniversary, Mother's Day, Father's Day, and then a couple other things like our subscriptions, AAA, that kind of thing. And it's just so much easier if I do this a little bit each month as opposed to blowing our budget. Just about every month has got something going on, whether it's a birthday or an anniversary, something like that. So for us, this has really actually saved our budget because I know where this money is. I know when it's somebody's birthday, I've already got it taken care of. And it just is peace of mind. So, okay. First one for us is Christmas. This is our biggest. This one is $200. And then we have the birthdays. So we've got the 3 kids, my parents, and then us. Each envelope will get a 10. And at the end of the year, it's $120. The kids get cash. Usually for the adults, what we do is like we'll have kind of like a get-together dinner. And then so, you know, a nice bottle of wine, some food, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, we're all at that age where we don't really need stuff, you know. And the kids, they know what they need to spend money on. I don't want to pretend I know what they need at that very moment, because, you know, when you're young, your lives change so much, you know, day to day. So I'd rather give them cash and they can do what they'd like with it. So, all right, so each one of those was 10. We have 3 anniversaries. My parents, our young couple, and then us. Each one of these will also get a 10. This is, you know, even though it's a little bit, it's $10, but at the end of the year, it still adds up. And I think that's important to have peace of mind. All right, Mother's Day and Father's Day, each one of these are 10. Can't believe how quickly we're coming up on both of these. You know, I keep telling my mom, you know, we're going to just genie blink and we're going to see firework booths. I mean, it's terrible. Life is just, it's zipping. All right, subscriptions. This one is $40, and this represents our AAA, our Amazon Prime, which is so worth it to us because we live out in the middle of nowhere and free delivery is fabulous. Okay, emergency. This one I put $100 in because we forever need something that has eluded. So while these are known, this is still unknown to me because we have Murphy's Law around here. If anything can go wrong, oh, it will. So very important. I need that. Okay, this represents $440. Let's get the bills. And we'll talk about a few of those. Okay, the first one up is house. We live on the same property as my parents. This is our portion. 1, 2, 3, and 400. Okay, the electricity. This is the one we're going to change. This was 400. This is 375. Once we finally get a month where the trailer isn't on it, I think we can kind of hopefully average out what it will be through the year. So I might get to step it down a little, but I'm really worried that I'm going to step it down too much and then all of a sudden we're going to end up with like a $500 bill in the summertime. 1, 2, 300, 350, 370, and 375. So we'll see how this one goes. Okay, insurance is $280. This is another bit of a challenge because our insurance company, one of the big ones, went up 30%, and they're lobbying the state of California to go up again. So I don't know what we're going to do here. I've looked around, and what I'm getting is a pretty good deal, but I have a feeling this is still going to go up. So this is $280. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, and 80. So I'll keep you posted on this one. Okay, WLC, water, laundry, and doggy cookies. The well for the property is on my parents' side. So they pay to pump the water. I do laundry over there. That's where the washer and dryer are. And then our 4-legged chunky monkey girl spends a lot of time over there, and they buy a ton of doggy cookies and that kind of stuff. So that's $60. Okay, garbage, our portion is $20 a month. Propane, so far so good. It looks like the 100 will work. So we're going to keep this at 100. When the gas prices goes up, obviously, so does propane. So for us, you know, I wasn't sure 100 was going to do it, but it looks like it's going to. We don't use anywhere near as much heating as we do with the air. So far, so good. Knock on wood. Okay, repairs. Okay, this one we're starting over. We are replacing our 20-year-old water heater, 20-year-old toilet, 2 faucets that don't work so well anymore. So that one is now starting over basically. So that's $100 for that one. All right, this one represented $1,335. Let me grab this one. This one represents the majority of our regular bills. Okay, life insurance for the kids. This is $20. It does save a little extra when we pay one big lump at the one time. Cable. All right, this is the one that has gone up. And like these credits that they had given us when we first got our service, they're slowly dropping off. So it just keeps going up. And then now it's $310. We do have another credit that looks like it's going to drop off. So we're probably going to be at $325 here really soon. That is $310. This is our cable, it's our home phone, and it's our internet all in one. We don't have a lot of choices out here being out in the middle of nowhere, so we're very, very happy to have it. I'm not complaining about that. It's just getting more pricey, that's all. All right, cell is $45. I do have Mint Mobile. I did pay for mine a year in advance. And you know what? Knock on wood on that too. But I've had fabulous service. I haven't had anything. We live out, let me tell you. And it still works just fine. So that's $45. This is for my husband's phone. Eventually, I will have to put this back up to $90 because we will be saving for my next year of service. But for right now, we're caught up. So that's great. So that was $45. The streaming media, that is $20. And our cable bill would be even more expensive if we had the top package. So the shows that we like to follow, it follows under this, but it's still cheaper than upping our cable. So DMV, this one's $85. Okay, this one I've had quite a few questions on. Don't you just pay once a year? We do. But coming up with this money on any just random given month, it'd be just so hard on the budget we couldn't do it. So it's just easier if I save a little each month. I already know what they're going to be, pretty close. You can go online and take a look. So for us, $85 is going to do that. We hope to sell the trailer this summer, because if the kids aren't using it, there's no reason to have it. Then this should go down a little. It's not going to go down a bunch because the trailer doesn't cost us a ton to register, but hey, anything works, right? Anything is good. Okay, auto maintenance is $80. I hope to bump this back up to $100, but right now not so much. Right now it's $80. The 4K loan, okay, it's $335. 1, 2, 320, 30, and 5. I will be extremely happy when these are no more. Okay, the car loan is $230. Okay, well, an extra 100 would be helpful here. Okay, 1, 2, 20, and 30. But since we have this binder out, we are going to be paying an extra $100 from our extra debt from our budget. So let me grab that 100 and put that in the car loan. Okay. All right, now we got the formalities out of the way. Here are the savings challenge money. I'll grab the savings challenge and let's have some fun. I thought I missed one. Glasses. Now, trailer we're not adding to anymore because we are not adding anything else to that, but glasses are $50. My husband got new glasses. They're going to want him, because it has been so long, to redo them again in a year, give his eyes, you know, kind of a step down break in between. But these were $600. In fact, it was over $600. So $50 a month, it goes. Now, since I really, really wanted to jump the gun, now we'll do some savings challenges. All right, the 52-week savings challenge. This time around, we have 4 weeks that we're going to fill. When we're all done, it will be $1,400. I love that. Okay, the very first one is 30, and then 20, and then 40, and then 20 again. So we have our 52-week savings challenge binder. I still haven't decided if I'm, you know, I'm kind of on the fence on this one. This was kind of a pain to fill. It's kind of in the side here, but it's not going to fall out. So, you know, that's a bonus, but I will fill these 4 off camera because it really is a little finagling, okay? So here we go. We have 30, 20, and 10. So that one. And we have 20. We have 40. Then we have 20. All right. So fill these in. And then I will fill the binder off camera because, you know, you don't need to see me possibly, you know, have an unhappy moment. All right, so we will just put this in the binder. I will fill it off camera because it really is just. All right, and then we have our 100 envelope savings challenge, and we had $35. I know it's not a lot, but you know what? It's still progress. And if I see progress, then I feel better about it. And this will represent the last of our cash, 20, 30, and 5. So that takes care of the cash. Okay, so 35, we'll make that. How about this kind of, this ready orange or whatever it is now? Okay. So, you know, I mean, this is slow going. This one will eventually be $5,050. Okay, that's 35. And that's okay. The binder still closes. I'm still happy. Here's our dollar that we are pushing. Okay, so that takes care of that. That represented the last of our actual cash. Okay, breaking the bank. Once we fill in all of our little piggies, this one will be 500. I would like to finish this one. This one would be great. Okay, on this one, I'm going to do $160. So the big ones are 20, the little ones are 10. So, all right, so let's put this in the breaking the bank. And these savings challenges, they are also on our free library. Okay, so that took care of the piggies. I missed that little piggy, so he'll hopefully finish it up next time around. Okay, show me the money, honey. We're going to do 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So that'll be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. We are moving along. Okay, rolling the dice. Oh, here's my blue one. Okay, the $3. So let's do this one. Okay. But as we fill up other savings challenges and we end up with bigger bills going to this, it'll end up getting filled in too. At least we hope, right? It's our goal anyway. Okay. And our pretty butterfly, definitely see some progress. Okay, and I have $60 here. And because this is kind of orangey, I don't know if that's the same orange, but we'll find out. All right, $60 to savings by numbers. Hey, we're starting to get somewhere. The guys are starting to fill in. And again, these are on the free resource if you want to do this, you know, the larger size like I do. I don't know what it is. I like these better. I just do. Gang, that was April. My gosh. Seems like we're doing more and more stuff, doesn't it? But you know what? It's our budget. This is how I try to stay on track. And this is, you know, us just putting it out there. It is what it is. Everyone, I hope you have a wonderful April. Be safe, be kind. Remember, if you fall off the wagon, start again the next day and just give yourself some grace. This is hard. It's a hard lifestyle to live, but you know what? It's so worth it. Everyone be safe. Take care. I hope you have a fabulous month. We'll see you guys soon.